database system. I will be like some sort of profile. Obia de he obia ebe woso ebia yefel KK o wa ware o must say the best preference ebia obanary school obehia nursing bibisa, like a proper profile of every delegate. Na ye ba ben mo a ye nya dedicated staffer for that database no ti ye be ma ye ni akoye party for ne ho enye say the greater Ghana agenda ni enye o, but to be able to sustain that greater Ghana agenda no machinery na de wo ni aba, you cannot forget them. So we be here impuntu juma no ama ejuma na ba mo bia, but party for no will not be left out. As some Americans say party for no more 200,000 party delegates, they are not more than 200,000. Inti say bibiba na official party for. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. At least NDC for na ya yi 20,000 every month here they more free no. There be a juma na aba ni more be. Inti party welfare database no one say scholarship na here. There's a way to go about it. And sabeka obi a meton scholarship ne mau. Say a juma na here police recruitment here dey you say they are question MP Binsana aye won nine there be. And there's a staff, there's Obi in charge, Obi responsible for this database to ensure say it is going on. Dr. Bamia say every 3 months Obi review database so that by the end of the 4 years, so not at least delegates be a boy had they are buying bar power dear untimi NC ubon kase ye wrong. That's number one. Number two, the way I check your appointments, no, we are barbering. Even in the John Mahama lean government, you know, I have an argument for that. Say, it's not any lean government. Lean governments, we expect to say lean with reference to how much sika or free a man for no ho a dear or banker. Now, if you are spending more money on your government, now I have the same about 7,000 appointments. You are in say I was sending to one ministers now one public, but what for staffers. When in Ashanti region, how more obia the rank and the qualification be there to say deputy Ashanti regional minister. And to the end, so much said but Osha are clean power or for the same 7,000 appointments or even more, and they are paying them more. Into lean government, no a joke. But in our case, no, we are decentralized the giving of appointments. Now obia enyebi. Another thing quite matter to say about with regards to baby about me free, just to put that in briefly. Say ebi an call for one or John Bayesman. And first thing I said me a Santiniba Mitihe. In fact, a ni party MPP for beer and come back be some say obada bang. When be some is our question ni bidao. But who Juma may say, even in opposition, you have said one or do may you be anti Branabe Boami, Brana. Sounds happening in our Mutibio. Now I'm worried. We say me boss Gideon made miracles. They say Ocean Kofwa, in fact, the chairman of our campaign, a leader, honorable or say it's a bones. And this is free him. But anyway, to ensure Sasania money be, it's not even possible. No, decentralize the appointments. Some will constituency be any 10, constituency 4 no, a mixture of executives, coordinators, name, council of elders, veterans. No more you 10 people from the constituency about various appointments. You bet me a deserve it. Now say omoba now omejuma nso ania mo amasa return for aba. So in this case, no, sir, bogus idea no more than say be the first 10 no ejuma nso adi na mo the complaints no kwa omo best san was so na for best serve with interest. Exactly. The third policy will explain it. Say about town hall because every year of a so about constituency will be the cost form until you have an opportunity to tell them say way onye jumani the entire don't call onye ombo juma na mo the dream for aba ni asesa nti e be decentralizing constituency bi obekwa deputy CEO kra bi ni ho nti ye ba den na obeye ti bi a chairman bi onu aye ne juma kakra na pressure ni nyina begu ne so nina ka hunti na party no eye weak in certain places nti so timi ye say ya ade na decentralize obi anya ne bibi sa nipa 10 years ba o constituency so ono so kotena ho ono so be fa nipa ono so be fa nipa so you can imagine just the kickback effects of sa 10 appointments plus the town hall to make sure it's effective. Now you have electoral area coordinators to manage the welfare database. Into my explaining the first two. The last two, no, they are not so yet the pay constituency based budgeting. Because we say it's our budgets, no, so can you that you could do Binsen? But we are not a catch or so we hear. And see, well, we have to decentralize that and create more opportunities for more people. And it even makes the most sense because budgets nationally, there are so many places you can forget them. Because obitin crying and no decided what should go in the budget. But see, a decentralized constituency be a budget. Say a higher way as a they be here mono, na enu na akọ budget nim. Nti asokwa some problem be street lights and now say patches in the road and na bibia. Now say contracts na kwan na say kra say asokwa ne a we eba award at asokwa level. Nti asokwa contractors let me apply. Na 5 miles cra 5 kilometers cra say na why and it's ube fan for asokwa. It will stimulate the local economy in asokwa. Street lights are endorsed because asokwa nkwa into young boys where we are move to make come one boom. I'm not bed for 10 days. More supply street lights. And the local economy is stimulated. Into this policy, one I'm very happy with because a bit MPP ye to empower private sector.
Yeah.
No, it is not one say we see factory a more be a manipakona between 1,000 cities. No, it is to empower the private sector. I'm obia to me in a factory. Into say the budgets are decentralized. Obia the contractors will be popping up everywhere because the amount 200 kilometers of road are now here bear 5 million in your 5 million. Exactly. Into say work it where we are now starting where we are starting with 5 kilometers of road. We are no we are what we will grow so many businessmen in this country. So I'm very happy about constituency based budgets and I bring my opportunity and preference to the people in the constituency to execute those budgets. Inti sika ebe generate was asokwa bia ebe tena ha. Inti social these plans for the party they are just splendid. The last one the Cassava party ni mo pa distribution of resources. Bibi ba na ye chairman party adwuma ye fo so bia nsan kan bia e hokra na me ba active MPP politics and be
Doctor.
Me say, Mr. Hassan, we mean to him, but basically, resources for a certain election, every crime, every drew nipa corner or quiet election, no. After me, beside nipa cross na a course saying, yeah, that's a kind of swap to 20%. After me, could be side nipa corner or this kind of also maybe a holding fee. Let me say, hey, you're afraid be holding fee.
The holding.
What is the case of business of Uncle Mobino? What? That's number. To cry. So be percent me as a chairman and a treasurer. A bit me a kukura samasha o konsi as a sikabi by now one from mom. So she say ye timia ye ama mo biem. Emma and Neme who say one of our biggest opponents cry say Nanka and this million year about me to me with the state-backed system for 4.5 million. She say Obia or financial inclusion. Momo no Obia will be about 80% of Ghanaians have Momo. Into other internet send the resources directly to these party workers. Inside and sending it directly to Nipakona 20% 9 years. Tibi a Juman
fee no
can't no and man can Juman Becoso 101.
But Sadia way say no, I think say don't want any the last time in Shia so dear me baby. And I think that it was not a delegate or Timmy Jails. I think they were not any other who said, well, one baby to cross you, one baby, why you get the crana, you to make us my phones come out. And so that the number or swam year your be not the abata will say, men farmer. And so that the end of swam.
A be also at the show more innocently into the chairman be or tinny baby or near you. But I can't hun sema edia ya pamatariana shenamana fits in a pepe. So how do we avoid all these disputes and mistrust in the party? Momo Obia or Momo send them an idea man. No. We are verifying obia dates. And I will say about me, on your obia just say or the or paper browser fill form na form a demo 2023 case ebema loan number nya sama form bill 2026 delegates. Yeah, 31st was say a chair almost say young colana mo de yadwin diago. And your forms na de mamu because all the data of most of the party ewo hodada. Nti je here say be validate here make sure say o number no and is that's your momo number near there which we are doing. Into share the policies that we have for the party class. Some of it spills over say be Ghana for because it's a constituency based budgeting. Because then the needs of the people Nkansah and be addressed. See, these are the plans I want for delegates specifically. Now it's almost the I check a Dr. Baumia. We are about Ghana for now, so I be more our very detailed and specific plans for the development of Ghana. Here about me a broad idea and idea. Me sure say idea nipa bebre dada is to grow Ghana's economy through taking advantage of the digital transformation that is going on. Is to train people in these hard-end IT skills. Now also to baby wa back to our uni or the phone fetch that a way say game now obo phone so no one day or no so bet me at any day my game maybe because it is possible.
Yeah.
There was a time not the you see the first doctor in Ghana and you just a time no nanko for begin say hey na yes you bet me but say you buso and we are as good as any other skin color doctor. So why can't we have Ghanaians or moye games, Ghanaians or moye Facebook will be use? It's because you create our environment. No? And as I say, so I hold the chunk of Ghana Sikano, we are Sikano, and you now the owner of Apple trillion so and a billion trillion. It is all to mean even creative companies with the valuation of how much that will feed into Ghana's economy. And also, we are saying, that's just talking briefly on his policies for Ghana at large and the credits-based economy of Peso Odeba. As some of them and say, Nipa be brave so much to coin and you so do about Honano when you scout, no way to say, there's a quality of life over even living paycheck to paycheck in Abuja more comfortable. Because the quality of life is higher. Why is the quality of life higher? Because they have a credit system. And to say AC in your first year top of and you say we have 4,000 cedis cash just so and you got 4,000 cedis no. Mean to make at the end of the month 4,000 yana on soje. But you can go and buy the AC because you have a credit system. You have Ghana card, you have the digital address until they know how to find you. Oh, Momo, they know how to debit the money. Into waiting your AC, no way to any kakra. And to say, Ebi, I will see can no boabo and no nanka. Afraid what bob and some also be for us. So waiting at me and Sunny na no to any getting. The chest said your coffin yaman into free abroche bano, and so waiting at the brea account, a honor see a grow economy. So bones a baby macabia involves creating jobs. And you saw who see factories, because who see factories no 1D1F, ya bida. 164 factories, only 160,000 jobs were created over the 8 years. But listening to the things I'm saying, I know a natural and yet they will be stimulating and nothing now the factory area. Once you implement the policy, there will be growth. And as you say, cry your opposition, you know, style oil for us started our credit system.
Yeah.
Oh, even Ghana for credit and say Nyamana na Yoruba me kano they are possible to do because your opposition and small. So imagine so no and they are being deliberate about these policies. The growth that we'll have in this country. Inti as a party MPP, I didn't think you won't name the full say I see a donation chain and manko for to make a can of home sem in some name saying no credit. Now you see it to Honia so and manko for a can of home summer and no credit. Yeah. Hi, home soon here.
Doctor, but before we final the ABI friendship no wa address delegates no finally na fe enche de no sia kase bo no so ebebro ba fidie no and high at midway fam na fe mama doctor opportunity na akamu bia no ode agu honum na Dr. Mahamadou Baumia the spokesperson and a deputy spokesperson or Jubedie so and Ubre. But quickly, Victory Garlic Mixture. Kona kope bi echina kwan ebia wonsa ayetrititi wonai ayetrititi na say would be enna wedi so ebru kakra oba we feature ko ho ensem mesra wo betumi afra 0242 5633 0242 545633 ahomeya Victory Garlic Mixture obode wo ebetwetwe nkomo garlic no kra wo mu ntime mfa diagro memfa nya kwadwo kona kope bi echina kwan pharmacy biano herbal shop biano wonsa ebekabi PFA pharmacy Kolinak herbal misty herbal ubetumi akọ no na wo so akọ bi echina kwan nti eye Victory Garlic Mixture pebi echina kwan na wo so emwa eye Divine Hope Herbal Center obo obode ochia herbal powder aba edwaso ochia herbal powder me pacho wusisi ye oya oba be ma wusisi ye oya no kona kope eye ochia herbal powder ne bi numbi na wuso anye wusisi no ho adwuma sanso na koko be ma waye mre wompem oye matwakuru a ye friend stomach ulcer ebia oba menstrual disorder menstrual pains eno ane so obekwa kope ochia herbal powder yi ebi the oba ye se obaye insuo dide warm water now the ochia herbal powder no egum ebeboa papa num no bra na within 1 week echo 2 weeks no one na obeba be dia dance say ochia herbal powder very very good oko Gabson pharmacy ewo kufuru dia wo sabeka bi cap herbal ewo sunyani house of drugs ewo ashaman buache ansa ewo Cape Coast na buache herbal ewo tema na PK ewo gumbila ewo tamale wo pe ochia herbal powder ni bia wo betumi afra homa trofo so number na 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and I'll be to me after 0550 639 037 0550 639 057 and 037 shadow susabami or chia herbal powder you see jade showa wa wobeba Kivo 4-in-1 Gary 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix ko na kopewo de echira kwan de obaya de so obeto Gary a echira esichire kakra eye milk kakra ena Gary na mu mesron katie kakra ni mix enti to big fagu ni chop box no emano no so enkudire ewu school nti Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix FDA 4 ajia tum say Gary no ye kama papa omo Kivo eye mokoshew so ewo ho Kivo hot pepper into Kivo hot pepper so no oba bia edu de bibia fast what you say pebigo kitchen would be would be a stew na say bia wu e de amount eti no no so no to Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix no no pe Kivo hot pepper and as a Kivo mokoshew ni bi na also ode akikesi ye ayeduane pabi e de amabusuano edi na me baba ko doctor in China Hepasco herbal capsules so a natural herbal cleansing formula Hepasco herbal capsules yes detoxification you with ye a fibia a woman it mesro also ko na kokoje odie Hepasco herbal capsules no a boa liver no e mabibia with you say why a detoxification there that is obi bia besase aye adwuma kama pharmacy bia herbal shop bia ukuma onsabeka Hepasco herbal capsules ibi number of friend na wonti bibia se a webisop 0557 453579 0557 453579 and I'll be to me after 050 145 9255 that's 050 145 9255 would to me TV so edie na enche de no nsia kase ebo so ebebro meantime in between time a doctor Ekwia Amuako e wo studio e de no etwetwe nkomo last lap and ye de ebro doctor the crack bia bibia ye ja tuma be pese obeka kire days I
can for Antoine and Azongo communities now Antoine man meaning say kwesi aye hu dwumadia because and so I know
because obo kora so obo too
because I know kwa me hwe baby bio word Facebook me say aye radi tinkofo sha na ma share that central na mo pese mudia na say day because that's almost message on modern namne anti-bow me. They don't even say anything about their candidates. Maybe that's their campaign message. Into my answer, yen fan no creno and twinkle for any. Here about your free northeast region, the dynamics of northern region after your court torn, Messia Adiepa. And one thing that tells me is that in Kofona or Moki Kasano, the way they are seeing the northern region is just mobile 1,000 votes for her. I'm sure mobile MPP no. All the growth that we've done in the north to grow MPP in the north, because they are not the same. You can even go to one region, now there are like 13 tribes, or 3 different languages. Until put your money now together, like Utimi Bekase, Yeraba Mia A North na inti, other inti na damango one when ya, what fail because Omo Gonja for they don't even speak the same language. Yera Onabu Jina Pokasa. Okane kasa na Dr. Bawamiante. Dr. Bawamia kasa onabo abujina ponti ase. Ena Yera Mahama ofri oyegonjani. Gonjanye MPP seats. But onabo abujina koye gonja boy wetimi akwaje sa parliamentary seat na ba. Nanado time ye lusu wo ho ema Yera abujina po enya more votes than Nanado. From about 2012. There's no time. It's about Dr. Bawamia time in kwa you expect a miracle. Northeast. On the contrary, Northeast in Kwani vote course through. It's in the comfort of Omotomano. Until Munjai Sassam Nekane and Tro. Wale in Kwana, ye vote course through 25%. Until the comfort Antoman, yes, Munjai. And again, Oka, who say the biggest vote MPP in 2024 was Apatino. Tenipan Kotwaba. Osha Ashanti region a bed nipa 300,000 now Kotwaba. Greater Accra even more near there. Osha percentages now Greater Accra was about 40% of apathy. Ashanti in Sosa. But northern region the rate at which Nkofo and Kotwaba need 200,000. Oka 5 now. You look at the data and you want to be honest. And as MPP, we've been trying to be our performance in the Zongo communities. It is almost a folly of thinking to think, say, ubetimi about one election, then you just go and take over the whole Zongo community. A group of people or matuaba in one particular way. Zongo communities, they were for CPP before they went to NDC. Most of NDC strongholds, they inherited from CPP. Well, until you coming in as a UP person, because time that you a UP crown, we were having some problems there. So you coming in there to change it. It's not it's a slow process. And I'll share your trajectory of votes in the Zongo community, sir. We started from about 20% before Dr. Ramia was put on the ticket in 2008. By the time I hear Kotwaba in 2020, now about 30%. 2024 actually it was 40%. It's sure we are growing there slowly, but you can't expect some magic, and you can't only use Zongo communities to win. Into so Lucy election now can say where are the Zongo votes? You can't even win with just the Zongo communities. You have to win with every can, and that he got zeros. And then I mean before so I mean polling stations are sitting presidents John Mahama in Sunya 0. Mebu Watrepe, Abagri Palace North, MPP nya 332, NDC nya 0.
Obepacho Sisudia. Maybe I don't know.
Mebu polling stations are sitting president John Mahama 2024 election on Sunya 0 because what the dynamics of the north are here. There are some places or Omubetwama NDC and block. There are some places on Betwama NPP and block. Sometimes along tribal lines, and it has been like that before we presented a candidate from one of the northern regions. it's not even from related to his ethnicity. There are some tribes there. NDC, MPP. It's not just a one-sided. It's these are constituencies. We are strongly MPP in the north. Also making sure say NDC nya 0. Abagri Palace North Natinga 333 MPP, NDC 0. Baptist Church Urongo MPP nya 134, NDC nya 0. Isakia Arabic School MPP nya 236, NDC nya 0. Ladan Mox MPP nya 240, NDC nya 0. And there's more. Yeah. But we're winning elections.
Yes, we're winning elections.
This is the sitting president. It's an American. When people want to use the dynamics of politics in the north when they don't understand it, because it is very delicate. Nyama bebre na manage at the same time to be able to bring some results. So number one, what started crying inside? Why are he on that note? And you say or your money because send you a car that the name Matana Kraka say SD Dombo or and he could have insisted on naming the prime minister over Buzia, but Omar Buzia Koe. Yera Malika Lasan Yakubu contested President Kufuor. The North Omutoma President Kufuor. In fact, Aliu Mahama, the late Yaminfani Krensi, or also he was vice president too, or contested Yera Nanado. All the 3 northern regions voted for Nanado. And to say, if all the northern regions see competence in one person or more, it is nothing new. When they did it for Nanado, there was no problem. Omoyema President Kufuor, there was no problem. But when they do it for Dr. Bawumia, there's a problem. In the Eastern region, for so a majority of the MPs are endorse Dr. Bawumia, almost so tribalism. And now Ashanti region, and most of the MPs in Ashanti region, and so endorse Dr. Bawumia, almost so tribalism. Now we are one people. It will be our party anymore, or person will be D party in MPP across the whole country, or didn't move or didn't say be Emfa. Into delegates, and Makasa bebre, Mineke, Naya dry. Say a best someone say 31st near qua, yen doing MPP home, yen doing your mother. Na yen drink the beboa party na yen kotwa bapa yen to ne kese ema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na dede no so ambe bebre after election because election ne dey ya wen me hu so obi de ne fake polls bi ne nemu if Dr. Ibanzia pacho
that's why you member of
or member of Kennedy Japan team in pacho mo am we am hihye mo basani ama no ba mu free
or member of the team
because no mo am dem no mo the spices ni je na egu no ma no aduane no mo de abeto me pa mo chew. There are so many credible polls are here in the league. In fact, some of these things won't hear poll. So be quite a constituency, not the whole constituency executives.
The job they got.
It's finished.